Hi guys, my name is Kevin Lee and I'm 17 years old. I've always folded origami ever since I was about 5 and I've really enjoyed it. So right now I'm creating a project that integrates origami and engineering in the form of a flexible robot that can be expanded through air pressure. Ever since I was a young child, I always folded origami and I would spend a lot of time folding it, just sitting on the ground motionless for hours and hours. But as we grow up, these interests are kind of taken away because of how much stuff we have to do for school and extracurricular activities. And parents also interfere with many of their kids' activities and urge them to give up their interests. So as I've grown older, origami has been less prevalent in my life. However, origami isn't just a pastime hobby. It isn't just for fun. It is fun, but there are many practical uses to origami. So, in my introductory lesson for my course, I'll be explaining the many uses of origami and why I want to incorporate this aspect of art into my own project. Take a look at these 3 photos. And what do they have in common? Well, they all incorporate origami in one way or another. For instance, in the first photo, the satellite uses rotational tessellation patterns to help minimize the space it takes up. As for the second one, a similar statement can be said about that, but a more linear approach is used. The third one seems to be a shelter, and it shows the many categories that origami can be applied to. Many universities and research organizations are applying origami techniques to a variety of fields. Origami is helping them open up new doors. For instance, Harvard is recruiting many professors to develop flexible robotics that take advantage of fluid expansion and contraction. And their work is highly influenced by origami because the robots are able to expand and contract into very tiny spaces through origami. And this can be used in the medical field in surgery when you must insert a very minuscule object into a patient's body. In addition, many organizations like NASA and NSF, who are large organizations that do a lot of funding, are working on this folding concept and encouraging their researchers to focus on this. For instance, in the first picture, the satellite is influenced by origami, and this is one of NASA's satellites. So as we can see, it's already been integrated into many fields all around the world. Another reason why origami is so popular is because of its simplicity. Purely through geometry, people can create such complex patterns that fold together, that defy space, and it's just mind-blowing. After all, origami is just inspired by people who are just playing with a piece of paper. A piece of paper is so simple, yet it's so mathematically complex in its own sense. And this contrast allows people to become enthralled with it and develop their own patterns and recognize their own intuitions. So one of the main purposes of my course is to call out for all origami lovers and people who really love this form of art. And I also want to call out parents to support their children's love for this type of art and not give it up despite the schoolwork or whatever extracurricular activities they must do. And also, I want to raise awareness for all educators who want to consider using origami as a new tool or venue for their research and development. So in my course, I'll be talking about origami and how it can help build your character and my personal experience with it. Origami and its integration in geometry and arts, and also origami and how it is linked to calculus and engineering, which is the course I'm taking right now. And throughout the course, I'll also be showing you guys my own personal project and all the difficulties and breakthroughs I've had with it, as well as why I am doing this and how it can be integrated into many products. Okay, that pretty much concludes this introductory course. I know it was a bit short, but it's just an introduction to the much more lengthier lessons that are to follow. I hope you guys look forward to this course, and hopefully it can give you insights about the integration of origami as an art with engineering and science, and also maybe it can revitalize your interest in origami, or if you haven't done origami before, hopefully introduce you to this beautiful art form. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.